Pretty sheet. School. Chieftain Ralph here with my coffee. In my mundanes, wanted to give a little channel update, although I think this thing barely qualifies as a channel. Still just having fun with it. I talked in my last video, I think, 2 videos ago, I don't remember. I posted a video talking about Viking downtime and what they may have done and how I needed some downtime. I now have all the downtime I can handle. I've left my job. It was a good decision on my part, I think. I needed to get some time off. Wasn't coming, certain frustrations, not getting into the whole thing. Actually, did the whole thing as a saga type story at one point. It wasn't a great story. I got to work on it. People think a lot of times I come up with stories off the top of my head, and I kind of do sometimes, but I actually think about them day and night before I unleash them on the world. Usually I perfect them in various ways, and then, drink around a fire, they just kind of come out. So I'll tell that story sometime. I just got to perfect it. It's a couple degrees off of where I want it to be, but long story short, got a lot of time on my hands. I want to do more with the channel. I know, not trying to turn it into a career per se, just think it gives me something to do, keeps me sane. So it'll either be a fun, romp around with Chieftain Ralph, or it'll be you guys getting to watch a slow descent into madness. Either way, I think it'll be quite entertaining. So I want to do a little more out and about. I got to try to get in the habit of grabbing the camera. A lot of times I'm in my morning routine of just kind of waking up until light bulb goes off, I decide what I'm going to do for the day, and then I just go do it. I got to get in the habit of grabbing the camera before I do it. I also a lot of times start doing things in my pajamas, so you'll probably see a lot of me in my PJs trying to cook something, do something, fix something. Sometimes in the yard. I think the neighbors, they know I'm nuts, but sometimes I'm playing with power tools in the yard in my pajamas. I've mowed the lawn in my slippers on more occasions than normal people, but it is what it is. We're going to have a very special cooking episode coming up. You may have seen on my Instagram, I'm curing my own bacon. That's not the whole cooking project. That's a process for the project. If you haven't checked it out, I'm at Chieftain Ralph. No, I am at Ralph of Hamilton. That's my Instagram. I think that's how it works. At Ralph of Hamilton. Hashtag Chieftain Ralph. Hash brown selfie. I'm still getting used to all this stuff, guys. Got my first smartphone a couple weeks ago. Those who don't know me, I had a ruggedized flip phone. I had my first one for over 10 years. This one lasted me 5 years. They just don't make them like they used to. They just can't handle getting smashed with a battle axe like they used to. I don't know what to tell you. That happened. But I ended up with a smartphone, so I've been having a lot of fun with the Instagram. Again, I've never Insta-faced or U-grammed much before. I've started doing it. It's a lot of fun. My resistance to smartphones wasn't anything against them or against a commentary on people who have them. I knew I'd have a lot of fun with it, and I didn't want to get too connected to it. I'm okay with it now. Again, I got free time. I can play on the thing. I love having my little pocket Google machine now. I can look things up. When I decided to cure my own bacon, instead of going, all right, well, later sometime when I boot up the laptop, I'll look up a recipe. I get to look it up now and come up with 12 different recipes and then throw it together in my mind and come up with something that'll work. So that's what I did. What else we got going? I'm going to show some brewing. A lot of people know I like to brew my own mead. I enjoy it. Some people like drinking it. I'll show some more of that to you fine folks. Again, I've taken some pictures on my Instagram. I have 20 gallons in my primary fermenter. I have 10 gallons in my aging oak barrel. I bought a bourbon barrel. I believe it used to hold bourbon from Old Home Distillers. Which brings me to my next point. We're going to review some drinks. Of course, I'm going to review everything from Old Home highly. I love all their stuff. Distilling's gotten very popular up here up in the mountains of New York. So we're going to try some distilled stuff. We're going to try some brewed stuff. I'm going to try different meads, I hope so. The commercial brewing with mead has gotten a lot better. But it first kind of hit the market, it was just white wine with some honey in it. So that's gotten better. We're going to review some of those, do some book reviews. Well, I'm not great with the book reviews. Again, it's not a brag. I read so much, I don't always remember where the facts came from, which book. And a lot of them contain so much of the same information. So if something really stands out or is unique, I'm gonna review that. We'll do some more armor reviews, some stuff that's already in my collection. I'm gonna talk about some stuff that I got coming in. I'm still waiting on my gauntlets. That's not a commentary on the company. They had a COVID issue. And now it's stuck in customs because everything is. So that's just life. But I'm still so excited to review those for you guys and talk to you about them. And now they better be good, right? Now I've been waiting for them. They better be good. Even if they're not, I'm going to use them for something, that's for sure. I'm going to show off some leather crafting stuff. I'm not good at leather crafting. I'm good at repair. I can repair a lot of things. Not great at making stuff. So that'll be fun. You can watch me fail at making leather stuff. We'll see what else I get into. I'm probably not going to show you my woodworking because I'm really bad at it. Although that could be entertaining too, right? If I cut out, and edit out any of the good parts and just show you all my failures, that's always fun. Again, a lot of times I'm sitting in the yard and I get a hair across my ass and decide I got to fix something or start making something, and I do. It goes terribly awry. Sometimes I'll have 3-4 beers. By the 5th one, I decide time to play with power tools. I've never cut off a finger yet. Who knows? If I do it, hopefully it's live on camera, so it'll be interesting. So that's what's going on. I'm not hoping to get a bajillion views, but if you could, like, comment, subscribe, maybe push the channel out for me. Share it with your friends if I'm entertaining. If I'm not, share it with your friends anyway. Say, hey, check out this boring guy. Why not? What the heck, right? If you don't like me, share the misery. Misery loves company. So like, comment, subscribe, especially commenting. I want to hear from people. It's engagement, and it'll help keep me a little more sane talking to strangers. I sometimes send random messages on Instagram. So if you like my stuff, you never know. If you know, I might shoot you a message and see what you like about it, or why you hate it, or say hello. I like connecting with people, which, you know, from the safety of my own home, because going out in public is scary. So that's it. Quick channel update for the non-channel. Hope to show you some fun stuff and be entertaining. Broadcasting from my comfy chair today. Chieftain out. That's bad coffee. Ooh.